Hey, this is The Fighter. I'm here now with Duane "Bang" Ludwig. Duane, good to see you here today.
You as well, thank you.
Now, you were supposed to be filming the Contender Asia. What happened with that?
It's a little bit of I guess misscheduling, because the next country over, Indonesia, they have forest fires every year, and they burn to control the growth, and the smoke was flown up the city. So they flew 18 of us out there. We were there for like 2 weeks. The smoke was from the city, so we couldn't start filming. So they sent us all back, and I haven't heard from them since. So I'm just jumping back into MMA now.
So 2 weeks over there without really training. What did you guys do there?
No, they had trainers for us. We trained twice a day and stuff, so that was cool. And then we did some press stuff and things like that. And then they took us around a couple amusement parks, and they took care of us while we were there. So that was nice. But they just didn't have their shit together at all, so it just kind of fell through. After the forest fires, it was like 80% Muslim out there, so they had the big holiday Ramadan was right after that. So we had to wait, and then we just haven't heard from them. So it's just been kind of a cluster, you know.
So do you expect to be back on the show, or have they had the show film at all?
No, they're not even filming it that I know of. You know, if they are, then I'm sure they would have contacted me. We've contacted them, but no response. So we think they're just pulling the plug, and I can't sit around and wait for them. So I'm to jump back in MMA and actually fight for the Ring of Fire in Denver December 4th. So that's going to be cool.
Okay, you mentioned Ring of Fire, which is one of the oldest promotions in Colorado for MMA. Who are you going to be fighting in Ring of Fire?
Torrance Taylor, I think is his name. It's out of Cleveland, I think. I'm not sure. He beat up my buddy, so I got to try to revenge that for him.
So the last time we saw you was back in Showtime MMA, right?
Yes. Yep.
So have you been since then? Because really, again, it's been a little while, and you were supposed to do this Asia thing. What's been going on with Mr. Duane Ludwig since then?
Just that. I focused back on MMA and just trying to leave the Contender Asia thing alone, as it just wasn't going through. So back to MMA. It's where the future is and everything, especially in America. So it's funner and better pay and everything. So I'm just gonna do the MMA. Hopefully get a win in December and then pop into the UFC or WC at the beginning of the year would be the plan. So we'll see how it goes.
Okay, now tonight we're filming this UFC 104 is happening, and I want to ask you about Mr. Lyoto Machida. I'm asking all the fighters this question today. Lyoto has said a lot of things about drinking his urine. I don't know, have you ever drank your own urine before?
Not that I'm aware of.
Not that you're aware of. Has it happened maybe accidentally sometime?
Maybe, I just don't know. No, I never have. I know a few people do that. I don't know personally, but I'm not too sure what the voodoo is behind that. But I'm not a candidate of it. I'd rather take some bodybuilding.com supplements rather than my own piss.
Do you think there's any actual nutritional supplements in your own urine?
I guess there's supposed to be some proteins that your body hasn't digested yet or something, but I'd rather just take some stuff over the counter.
All right, so you're also where's your gym right now? You're in Colorado, right? Where are you guys training at?
At the Grudge Fighting Center, and then we pop back and forth between there and Jackson's and New Mexico. And we got Leonard Garcia up here too, and he's fighting Mangabeer in 3 weeks, yeah. 3 weeks. So
who else is training? Going to be this guy's watching on my camera. All right. So who else are you guys training up at Grudge Training right now?
Man, we got Elliot Marshall, Nate Marquardt, Brendan Schaub. He's fighting the Ultimate Fighter right now. Shane Carwin is fighting. Who's he fighting again? Oh, Brock.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
What do you think about that fight? What's going to happen this one?
Shane's the only guy in the UFC that could put Brock on his back, and I think that's what needs to happen. Brock's he's real basic with the 1-2. He's got a long right hand. He's got to sip that thing, get the dump, put him on his ass, and just work from there. I think, because I think him on his back is going to be the whole fish out of water thing. So, if there's anyone in the UFC that can put him on his back, it's Shane. And I spar Shane, routinely, a couple times a week, and that sucker obviously he hits hard, but he's actually very athletic. A lot of people don't realize how athletic he is. That sucker can go. He can move very well for a big guy. So hopefully he beats Brock.
Hope so. Yeah. All right, so 2010, what's going to happen with Duane Ludwig? Back to MMA. What are you looking to accomplish in 2010?
We're looking to accomplish to get back in the UFC or the WC, depending on what works out, and just get back out there, just have some fun. I'm not really going for a certain opponent or belts or anything. I just want to have some fun, I get too wrapped up into making everything perfect, and it just dwells on me, so I just got to just go back and have some fun.
All right, we had fun today. Duane Ludwig, thanks very much.
Thanks, sir. Appreciate it.
This video was sponsored by Hoodlum Fight Gear, made by fighters for fighters. Check out their gear and apparel for men and women at hoodlumfightgear.com.